government requirement that you need to secure, but at the end of the day, we will also tell you, ma'am, it's your risk if you are not going to register your business. Kasi medyo BIR ngayon is parang, it's stressful. It's so different. The BIR before is so different than the BIR now. Para bang every avenue they want to go into. Everything. Basta it's entirely different. I don't want to, pero we have very difficult way of handling BIR now compared before. Medyo talaga, they want to collect as much as they can. And when they say penalty, penalty talaga. 1 day delay, penalty. 1 day, if you forget to submit on the day itself, 1,000. So it's very difficult. BIR is really collecting right now. Maybe they need to pay Saba. They need to buy out. So, again, we're in the franchise. Trial and errors is supposed to be not your major issue when you go into franchise. Because the franchisor has done the trial and error already. It's already in the manual. Franchisor's marketing collateral becomes yours also. That means to say, they made in marketing before it becomes yours. So, if they invested good marketing activities in the past and then you attach your name to it, it becomes also yours because you're buying their system. So, their marketing collateral incidentally becomes yours when you join them. Brand recognition carried by other existing franchises also becomes yours. So, the good thing about franchise marketing, for example, let's go na lang with the most famous brand like Jollibee, okay? If you go to ano ba yung place na Tawi-Tawi, for example, I've never been to Tawi-Tawi, no? If you go to Tawi-Tawi and there is absolutely no Jollibee there, suddenly you decide to put a Jollibee, they know you already because of the other franchises investment in other areas. So, for example, you go in Siquijor, and then there are people who lives in Cebu who goes to Siquijor. They see the brand in Cebu, then suddenly they saw it in Siquijor. There will be brand loyalty to that. So, the marketing collateral done by the franchisor and done by the other franchisee belongs to you once you attach your name to them. So that's the good thing about franchise. So it's important you know what kind of franchise activity or marketing activity they do to promote the brand. And when you are into franchise, okay, you must not feel left alone. Compared to an independent, compared to a home base, you have to expect that you'll be left alone. But of course, when I say left alone, in terms of managing your business in marketing, okay, because in a franchise, they should not leave you. They should not leave you because you're carrying their name. For example, Mr. Dancer, no? For example, you're the son, di ba? Example lang ha. For example, the son is doing something bad. He carries your name. Parang ganon. So you have to tell him, you have to stop what you're doing because you're carrying my name. Parang ganon. So, if he's doing something good, go on, proceed because you're carrying my name. So, that's the good thing about franchise. You should expect that you are not left alone. You must not feel that you're left alone. You must be willing. Ito lang when you go into franchise, these are things that you have to do. It doesn't have to be laundry. Any franchise business. When you go into franchise business, you must be willing to listen more than to talk. Okay? Because they have already invested on the system itself. They have experience in how to, because of the trial and error, you will just have to follow. Not unless, of course, your concern is so valid. Okay? Of course, you can talk still. But when you go into franchise, you must listen more than you talk because the system is already made. If you are Jollibee and I want to offer itlog na pula because it's so Filipino and the franchisor doesn't want, you don't have a choice. You can't offer itlog na pula in Jollibee. So that's one thing that you will have to consider when you go into franchise. You have to listen more and talk less. It's the same. It is lesser in risk. Okay? There are some misconceptions that when you go into franchise, everything is already done for you. You just have to see. That's wrong. So when you go into franchise, you still have an investment in time and money. There's still a risk. I don't know if you know, there are McDonald's who close shop. There are a lot of McDonald's who close shop. McDonald's is so popular worldwide, pero bakit nag-close shop sa Philippines? Because of management siguro. I've never owned a McDonald's, but I know somebody who owns a McDonald's who closed shop because of management. Because of management. So, it doesn't mean to say when you go in a franchise, you're assured to be successful. That's why when you go into franchise, you should listen more than you talk. Probably, that outlet doesn't want to listen more. He wants to talk more. You know? There's one, actually, I live in Manila. I live in Better Living. So, there is one particular McDonald's there. My mother is here, parang ganun. So, in that outlet, it used to be a McDonald's, it's now a Jollibee. So, when you go into franchise, it doesn't mean to say that it's zero risk. Now, one of the biggest differentiator is the support system that goes on each chosen concept. That means whether you choose a home base, whether you choose an independent, whether you choose a pickup, whether you choose a franchise, the differentiator is the support system. How will you be supported? If, of course, what we're talking about here are inexperience. Okay? If you are inexperienced in laundry, we're talking about laundry, you should know the support system. You cannot just rely on your own instinct when it comes to laundry. You cannot. Okay? There's another concept actually. Okay? While choosing to buy an existing laundry, that means to say we have home base, we have independent, we have franchise, we have pickup, you can also buy an existing laundry shop. Okay? So, when you buy an existing laundry shop, you just have to depend on the age of the machine. So, you ask the one, how long is that machine already? Is it still covered with warranty? Pag hindi na siya covered with warranty, you have to check how bad is the washing machine. You have to check the existing customer. You have to get a listing. You have to know who their customer are. How is their collection? Do they have problems in collection? Then probably give you the areas they cover. That means to say you have to know the history. Okay, it can be good also to buy an existing laundry shop if that laundry shop is operating well and it has a valid reason of selling it. Probably the owner will go abroad. That's a good. That's also good. Okay, pero kasi nalulugi. Iba naman yun. Okay, so these are the things that you have to consider. Okay, in terms of what kind. Now let us go now that you have already chosen in your mind, whatever it may be. Okay? You've already chosen your type of laundry business. Okay? Let's go with location. Of course, different naman yung home base. Location is based on home. So, when you find a location, okay, you have to take for consideration if it's a coin-operated laundry, okay, it's one of them. Dapat strategically located talaga yan. Hindi yan pwede sa isang place na medyo tago. Strategically located. That's why you will not find so much coin-operated laundry in the Philippines yet. Okay? So it has to be strategically located. Now, if you want to go on dry cleaning, that means to say if you're a home-based independent, you don't have a dry cleaning. If you want to go into dry cleaning, you will need a retail location. A retail location would be somewhere beside the road where cars are passing by, good amount of foot traffic. That's a retail location. Or in that area, near that is a jeepney terminal. That's a retail location. Or a shop, mall is a retail location. So when you offer dry cleaning, it is suggested, however, that you have to find a retail location. Don't go into dry cleaning where you're inside the subdivision where only your front neighbor can see you. Pwede naman kasi maglagay ng laundry in the subdivision as long as of course the barangay allows. It is important that the shop to be able to accommodate all the laundry equipment you will need. Of course, when you go into full laundry, you also have to expect that what if your production goes bigger? Will this location suffice enough to add more machine? I have one particular franchisee right now, you may want to check. She is in Birama. She
started with us as a retail outlet in front of Convergys. She works with the ombudsman. Okay, so she started October last year. In less than 2 months, she put up a full franchise. Before we allow franchise, we inspect the location. We told her initially that the location is too small because her total location is
Ano sir, mga 28 square meter.
28 square meters only. Actually, it's really small. But to make the long story short, it's either that location or hindi. Okay, of course we approve because the location is really in a strategic location, but it's too small. Okay? Right now, what she's experiencing now is the space. It's too small. She cannot get more production. She bought additional washing machine, but she has to find now another location. So